A lot of people are asking, what's the difference between carbs and net carbs? Well, net carbs is what happens when you take out all of the carbs that don't do anything bad to your blood sugar. So let's say something has 5 grams of sugar and 10 grams of dietary fiber. Well, you take out the dietary fiber, even though it's technically a carb, it's good for you. So you subtract that and what's left is 5 grams of sugar, which is gonna give you your net carbs. You want to drink things or eat things that are low in net carbs. And if they're high in total carbs and low in net carbs, you're probably getting a lot of dietary fiber, which is particularly important if you want to be in that fat burning mode called ketosis. And carbs that don't raise your blood sugar at all, you can take out of the carb count when you're looking at being in a state of ketosis or just controlling your blood sugar. So things like dietary fiber, even though they're technically a carb, they're not considered a net carb. Things like sugar alcohols, things like xylitol, which is basically birch tree syrup, or erythritol, or other things like certain forms of gum that act as prebiotics but are not technically a fiber. Those get counted in total carbs, but they don't show up as a sugar. They don't show up even sometimes as a fiber. So like, where are these invisible carbs? Things like the Bulletproof cold brew coffee. We use these prebiotic fiber gums that aren't technically a fiber according to labeling regulations, and we use sugar alcohols so that you can drink one of these things, and it is a beverage for ketosis. In fact, it has brain octane in it, which is a kind of oil that elevates ketones in your body. When you're not in the ketosis mode, you actually might want to eat more carbs. In fact, you can have up to about 100 grams of carbs a day, as long as they're not sugar and they're not highly insulinogenic or things that create a big blood sugar response in the body. So what you want to do is avoid spikes in blood sugar, even if you're eating some carbs.